Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Well, it's Thursday afternoon and it's time for our Bands on Bolivar, where each week we go through and talk about the live music here on the upper Texas coast. It's always Thursday afternoon, but we're working on trying to rearrange some things so we can get it moved to maybe Wednesday at some point, maybe Wednesday morning. But let's take a look at who's playing where and when this week here on the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula. You know, you can go to our website anytime and see who's playing where and when. Just go to BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com and look under live music, and you'll be able to see the lists like this on our website and see the band name, the location they're playing, and what time they start so that you can make plans ahead. In fact, we have music booked into October already, and a lot of times we'll update things periodically, and so make sure you check back often. Let's look at this week and see who's playing where, when here on the upper Texas coast. We've got Billy Chisholm and Rocky Coward at Jose's on the 24th. Scott McGill once again, and he plays all the time at Jose's, and so if you like listening to him, you can always find him there on the stage on the 25th. The Big Jordan Band is playing at Stingaree Friday night, and I'm excited about this. This was in our look ahead sequence that we always do. And we saw them at the Texas Crab Festival. In fact, this picture is from the Texas Crab Festival. But we had a chance to talk with the Big Jordan Band on what they can expect and what kind of music they love and who their influences were. Listen in. I'm here with Jordan Applebe with the Big Jordan Band. Jordan, we saw you at the Texas Crab Festival this year, and I tell you what, the feedback that we got from y'all's show was fabulous. And so thank you for the show y'all put on out at Texas Crab Festival. But let's talk about how it all began. How old were you when you started playing?
So I was 12 years old when I first picked up a guitar.
Were you? And it looks like a broken leg and a back port. Sounds like it was the beginning of your musical journey.
Essentially, yeah. I broke my leg and I was stuck in a wheelchair for the entire summer of my between 6th and 7th grade, sitting out in the backyard with my dad, and he was playing and singing, and I asked him to teach me how to play. He showed me 3 chords, and then I never turned back from there.
The rest is history, huh?
Yes, sir.
Who's your biggest influences, both when you first started and who you still look at and admire?
I'd say my biggest guitar playing influence overall is absolutely Stevie Ray Vaughan, hands down. And followed not far by him is Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. And then vocally, man, one of my favorite vocalists of all time is actually Freddie Mercury. I absolutely love him. But I don't necessarily sound like him, so I'd say that.
Yeah, you've got more of a Texas sound in that. I tell you what, your voice is strong, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It really came out great. Let's talk about your ministry. I was reading through your website, and when I was talking to you on the phone the other day, you said something about your ministry on Sunday mornings. Let's talk into that and what got you into that.
So I have a ministry called Saltwater Revival Pirate Church. We meet at the bar at Barge 295 in Seabrook, Texas. And that's every Sunday at 11 in the morning. And basically, I started playing guitar for a different bar-based ministry called Safe Savage Sunday Service. And that's what got me into serving as a minister and as a music minister. And from there, the Saltwater Church branched off and became its own thing. And now we're about the 50-member congregation, and it's been incredible. And I just absolutely love it as much, if not more than I do singing and performing.
It takes a lot of dedication when I know, you're probably booked just about every Saturday night and you're out till 2 or 3 or 4. And then to be able to make it in and make sure you're there on Sunday mornings, it shows drive and respect and everything. So if if people wanted to go to that, what's an address or where's it located?
So it's located at Barge 295 in Seabrook, Texas. I don't have the address memorized offhand, but
Okay.
Barge is very easy to find. Google,
Right.
Facebook.
Not
But
far from from NASA Road 1 and
right,
146,
146.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's right there.
Great,
Yes, sir.
great.
Yes, sir.
Well, we saw you at the Crab Fest Mother's Day weekend this year, and now you're booked for Stingaree Restaurant Friday, August 25th. You've got your full band. What can everyone expect at the show there on the dock of the bay?
So we do a lot of like classic rock, country, blues, a real nice mix of all of those, very kind of a rockabilly blend. And it'll be the three-piece band, me, Brian on the drums, Seth on the bass. And it's always a fun time with that setup. So it's just going to be a really great time with a lot of really good tunes.
I was telling you before we started this, I was videotaping your drummer, and boy, he was really getting into it. Really, you could tell he enjoyed it and really loved where he was at. So if people want to find out some more about the Big Jordan Band and watch some of your videos, and I tell you what, you've got some great videos and some great songs that you've done. What's a website that they can go to?
So you can go to thebigjordanband.com or facebook.com/bigjordanband, at The Big Jordan Band on Instagram. We have videos on YouTube, and we have music on every streaming platform: Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, etc., etc.
Got any new songs coming out in the near future?
Near-ish future. We're still working in the studio, but we've come up with a name for the new album. We're going to call it Guilty by Association, and we're got most of it pretty well tracked, but then you've got your mixing and mastering and all of that stuff. So
when do you think it'll come out?
Ideally this fall, so before the end of the year for sure.
Great. Well, maybe whenever you get it put together and the final touches put on it, you can come back and do another show and listen to some of your songs, because like I said, your voice and the band really put on a great show at the Texas Crab Festival. I know a lot of people talked about it afterwards and said, man, you need to get them back because they really liked the show. And so we're looking forward to Stingaree Restaurant August 25th on the dock of the bay here in Crystal Beach, Texas, the Big Jordan Band. Jordan, thanks for joining us. Well, as you can see, it's going to be a great show. And like I said, we really enjoyed listening to them, had some great feedback from them at the Texas Crab Festival. And so I was excited when Brad said that they had gotten them booked and they were playing here on the 25th. So we'll be out there for sure, I can guarantee you. And then you have Tim Burge at Jose's. Larry Tillery winds it down, I believe, on Sunday the 26th. On the 26th at Camp Margaritaville, you have Byron Haney. Pea Patch Orchestra on the 26th at Stingaree Restaurant. Dirt Road Darlings back again at Jose's. And Larry Tillery winds it down on the 28th Monday, and he plays every Monday at Jose's. Now, this is a look ahead, and each week we look at some shows that are coming up so that you can make plans. These are some of my picks on ones that you definitely want to be here on the Upper Texas coast. Pat Green's going to be at Camp Margaritaville, and from what I understand, the VIP rooms and the loungers are sold out, but there's still plenty of room on the turf to see a great Texas musician. I saw Pat when he first started out at 10 Hall out in Cypress, and then I also caught him once he got going at Green Hall. And really puts on a great show, and I'm excited to see him here on Bolivar Peninsula. And then winding down Labor Day weekend, every year Larry Joe Taylor puts on a phenomenal show at Stingaree Restaurant, and this year is going to be the same. Look forward to seeing you, Larry. Well, there's this week's live music lineup for Bolivar Peninsula with our Bolivar Live Bands on Bolivar. A weekly show we do every Thursday here on Bolivar Live, and you can catch it on YouTube, our website, BolivarLiveTV.com, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com, or you can download the free app on Roku and Amazon Fire. Just look for Bolivar Live TV. We're going to head on out. Hope to see you at a live music venue here on the Upper Texas coast this weekend on Bolivar Peninsula. Until next time, y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.